Hello. Those of you that know me well know I'm a very open and honest person with myself and others, or I try to be as often as I can. And I'm going to be frank with you. My mental health has not been good recently. But this isn't a feel sorry for me post. This post is to highlight the importance of men talking about our mental healths. Lots of this applies to everyone, not just men, and also this goes out to people who aren't struggling but can help those that are. I wrote about this last November for Movember. I wrote about my mental health and the struggles that I have faced, and that male suicide rates are at a shocking high. We're still living in a society where men aren't encouraged to talk about their mental health enough. I know so many people are talking about it, but I just feel like there is so much more that we need to do. And some other societies shame men for talking about it. They believe men need to be strong, brave, be the providers for the family in more traditional ways. How can the world exist if men can't be strong enough to support those who need it? Which I find funny, because you could say that about men who aren't encouraged to be open and honest with themselves and others. I've learned, how can I support others if I can't even support myself? Even just knowing bits of what's wrong can help. Throughout my life, my mental health has been vital for me being here today. And I'm grateful for the journey it took me on, because it has made me realize my self-worth and my importance. I'll admit there are still times when I fall down and I find it incredibly tough to get back up, like the past while. But I know who I can reach out to when I need support, and the things I can do to help myself. And if I need to cry, I will, because damn it, crying helps me process things. Putting on a good song, having a good cry, it really helps me process things. I'm also learning who not to go to for help. I've started to learn there are people in your life that won't be able to help you the way you think they will. They're probably in your life for a different reason. Maybe they're slightly unreliable. Maybe they don't get emotional like you. They don't share as much as you do. And they don't have the kind of perspectives you would hope that they have. And that's okay, as long as they know who to talk to when things are tough. They can express themselves and they're not suffering in silence, then that's fine. But you have to realize that's the way they are. And that's what I've been learning. There are some people I try to go to for help, but they won't help you that way. Also, know that there are people in life that you should never go to for anything, because they are dangerous for your mental health. And it's okay to not realize that straight away. It may take time, as long as you do realize it. What's important, if you're okay, if you're not suffering or you're suffering but you know the tools, you know what to do, is to create an environment to help those that are suffering. Because that is so helpful, to be in a warming, loving, supporting environment. Now, going back to the men being told to be strong and brave, I think that by owning who you are and being comfortable enough in your own skin to express yourself, it'll make you stronger than you ever know. It really will. And if you're suffering, you don't have to know what's wrong. You just have to know you need help, and to be able to find the people that can give it to you. Can you hear the rain? That is what my mental health feels like right now. But, even if you aren't suffering much, it can help talking to someone. Because often throughout life, you will do things that maybe will offend others, and you won't know, you won't realize, or you might be going through stuff with someone else, and they're suffering a lot more than you are. And so that's important to know that and to be able to support them, And I think a lot, I live my life on morals. Is it right or is it wrong? One of the things that's helped me with my mental health, like for example, my story on coming out, I realised being gay isn't morally wrong, is it? No. There's nothing morally wrong with being gay. There's nothing morally wrong with being born a male and wanting to transition to a female or having transitioned to a female, wanting to be addressed as a female even though you were born as a male, or you wanting to use they and them pronouns. There's nothing wrong with that. There's so many disgusting, morally wrong things going on. Why should things like that be classed as wrong when morally they aren't? I just want to say thank you so much for listening to this, because it's important. It's something really important, really close to my heart, and if I have the power to be able to share it, then I think that's important. If you have the power to be able to share your stories with mental health, I think that helps as well. So if you have any similar experiences, please do share your perspective, because getting different perspectives really helps so many people. Lots of love to all of you.